This little trunk holds Jonathan's love letters bound so neatly in ribbons of silk. Jonathan had such beautiful penmanship written on parchment as white as milk. Jonathan's words arranged chronologically month by month and then day by day. Jonathan surely wrote me quite frequently. Jonathan had such a lot to say. My sweet Jonathan wrote me constantly all he hoped to be, all he dreamed. How the world was too bright and beautiful, how the people weren't all they seemed. Jonathan wrote when he was out traveling how he hated each social affair. Jonathan swore he soon would come back to me, we'd get married and settle somewhere. Jonathan wrote with caring and tenderness how he loved me so simple and pure. Jonathan said those colorful party girls all were too forward to be endured. My sweet Jonathan wrote me constantly all he hoped to be, all he dreamed. How the world was too bright and beautiful, how the people weren't all they seemed. Jonathan wrote me on a clear summer's day, told me with sorrow we'd never wed. Some little tramp accused him of raping her. Jonathan never was in her bed. She was expecting one or two little ones. Honor would force him to make her wife. Jonathan swore he'd always remember me all through his terrible married life. My sweet Jonathan wrote me constantly all he hoped to be, all he dreamed. How the world was too bright and beautiful, and the people weren't all they seemed. Jonathan wrote once more in his perfect hand, told me that when all of us should die, and his rich bride went off for the holidays, he would come just for one last goodbye. Jonathan came at midnight on Christmas Eve. One more letter was in his hand, saying that all his wealth was such misery, swearing his life was at my command. My Jonathan wrote me constantly all he hoped to be, all he dreamed. How the world was too bright and beautiful, and the people weren't all they seemed. This little trunk holds Jonathan's love letters. Reading them still can be lots of fun. This little trunk holds Jonathan's every word. This bigger trunk holds Jonathan.